Alright, I was caught by surprise while I sat in my car and heard some guy yell that I better move and that the cops are on their way. And I thought that was weird to hear. So I just continued sitting thinking maybe he was just yelling at somebody else. But it only took 5 minutes for the cops to show up after he yelled at. I looked around after I heard him yell at, and he played through past my car. Apparently I'm parked on a throw route for disc golf, and not many people come out here. It's not used a lot, but out of maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 people who have used this in the time I was here, well, today maybe less than 10. One guy had to call the cops on me, and that was a real surprise. You could see it's like an isolated park on the outskirts of, I forget the name of the city. Let's see. I gotta find it. I haven't been here about a day, not even 24 hours. Yeah, I don't know the name of the city. Tuttle? That's right. Once again, I've been thinking I would remember it by calling it Turtle, but I keep forgetting it regardless. Tuttle, Tuttle. And I was just hanging out in this park that's not used a whole lot, that's on the outskirts of the town. And people want all kinds of space to throw their discs. Imagine what it's like on a golf course. I mean, most of the guys who play this sport of throwing the disc into the cage, the disc golf, most of them seem to mind their own business. I mean, the majority of them, and they seem to have the ability to play around. Well, I've never parked in a spot that is kind of in the throw route, but this is the only warning available, is that there's a caution of low-flying objects, low-flying discs. That's it. It doesn't say don't park here, but regardless, there's very few people, but there's people out there who believe that it's important to call the cops because somebody's parked on the throw route, and that's what.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
What you guys up to?
Me.
Just you? Nobody else here with you?
No. No, that's leaving.
What you eating? Golly, man, we got all kinds of stuff in there. Do YouTube, huh?
What's the deal?
Got a phone call, just suspicious vehicles sitting out in the park. People were just concerned.
Oh. Yeah, I heard this guy yell.
What do you yell?
He said that you might as well move, we're already calling the cops or something. He's just down that way. It was just like 5 minutes ago, and then I see you speed up.
You ain't got nobody with you then? Nobody else?
Yeah, he made it sound like there was a few people in here. He was like, y'all. But it's just me. I didn't talk to anybody or anything. I was just sitting here. I mean, I don't know what the suspicious vehicle. I mean, I'm just sitting here. It's a park.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
And if that's it, I mean, yeah, things are fine. So
What do you mean if things are fine?
I don't have any complaints. They're the ones that are complaining.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, it's kind of weird that they have a call on me.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if you know. Are you from around here or no?
No, I'm passing through, but I'm a slow traveler.
When
I mean,
you're allowed to stay, but you can't stay the night. If that makes sense here.
yeah, that makes
Physical.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's that guy over there. It made the yell. Got some old flakes in my throat. Maybe I'm in the way.
Yeah, maybe. This is a disc golf course. It looks like he's throwing right there.
Maybe he was just upset that I'm in the way or something. But,
Oh yeah, it does look.
I mean,
they throw from right there.
I've been here since the morning time, and it doesn't seem that busy. It's not like there's discs flying all over.
You got a driver's license?
What am I being pulled over for?
You're not being pulled over. Just gonna verify there's nothing out for you. You're not.
Well, I mean, I can exchange driver's license with you. I don't see what the crime is. I mean,
There's no crime. It's just
man,
making sure that you know
you got
injured to anybody.
you got a reasonable, articulable suspicion of.
Yeah, we got a
Something
phone
to,
call about a suspicious vehicle.
Oh, that's okay. So the phone call is the suspicion. Is that what qualifies as suspicion?
Yeah, this is.
Well, would you get his ID? I think that's the guy who made the possible call in some way. I don't understand why a call would give you a suspicion.
Just want to make sure. I mean, you're from out of state, sitting at the park.
Yep.
I don't think that's a little suspicious if somebody.
Yeah, I don't see a problem. I mean, it's just I'm just in a park,
You
so.
don't have any trouble, man. I just want to make sure you don't have any.
Oh, sounds like you're pushing it. It sounds like right now I'm being detained.
No, you're not being detained.
Well then, all right. Then it doesn't sound like you can push this ID issue any further.
So you got to give me.
Okay.
I think you can give me.
All right. Well, I was just gonna get another angle just in case you're gonna push something here.
What would I be pushing on you?
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I mean, I don't think you'd be pushing anything either. I think it'd look kind of silly to arrest somebody over an ID in the park who's minding their own business. I mean, if
So
there
you're
were.
saying you're not going to give me your ID?
Well, I mean, if you want to give me yours, I can exchange IDs with you.
Why would I give you mine?
Well, I exchange because I want to find out who you are. I mean, I want to look it up later. I don't have access to the internet, but you know, I want to type in your name, and
Building a very good case for yourself here, buddy.
I'm just minding my own business. A case.
Yeah, is my radio on here now?
I mean, I mean, you're making your observations based on your training. What's your training tell you about these situations? What does your training tell you to do?
How would you know what my training tells me to do anyways?
It's what it has to do. If this is going to go to court, then we would ask you on the stand, you know, based on your training. You know, where did you go to school? You know, your cop school. What's your police department policy say about, you know, how you're supposed to, you know, interact with the public for these types of situations. So, and you're making observations, and it sounds like you're trying to push further observations by having me testify against myself. So,
Listening to what you're saying, man?
yeah, this is all legal stuff. This is all stuff that, you know, that would be brought.
Reaching.
I'm reaching.
You're reaching.
You're also reaching yourself.
I asked if I could see your ID.
Yeah, and I said I'm willing to exchange IDs. I'm willing to exchange,
Silly.
which is I want to find out who you are. I mean, you're Anderson.
I'm a
So-
law enforcement officer. Do you understand what that means?
I mean, yeah, you're the one who comes out.
Did you get a suspicious call on me or is it
Well, I mean, I'm also investigating to find out why this is happening.
What do you mean? Why is this happening? You're in the middle of a disc golf.
Okay, then what
What's the action I should take? Should just move?
That, I mean, that would probably be a good idea.
I mean, I can. I mean, oh, you gotta have backup. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can move. I didn't see like this was a, you know, there's no clear indication that I'm not supposed to be here. You know, you know, they could fence it off. I put signs saying no parking. You know, this kind of open. I mean, do you have rules against parking on the grass? I mean, there's all kinds of other way. There's alternative means. You know the term alternative means to figure out. You know, to set up boundaries. Alternative means to set up boundaries. You don't want to talk anymore. Is that your supervisor? It, yeah. I mean,
I mean, like I said, if you can just move from the disc.
yeah, they're throwing path. They don't want to be in the way.
Please.
Okay.
It's a close market too. There you go.
It has a curfew at 10 o'clock. Okay. All right. All right. Well, sounds like we got things settled. Yeah. Okay. All right. Freaking